Hello YouTubers and coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. So got some exciting news today. I recently went to my P.O. box and picked up a package, and included in that package was a list of these Canadian coins, and with it each one of those corresponding coins. So most of them are Canadian $2 coins. These are mostly circulating commemorative coins, so they all have some special designs to them, and they're just not your standard $2 Canadian coin that would have the polar bear on the reverse. We've also got some dollar coins right here, some more right here, and some nickels that are commemorative coins in the dollar bill banknote. So before they switched over entirely to the coins, Canada had some very nice banknotes that look like this. So Cousin Evil recently sent me a message on YouTube asking if I'd be interested in exchanging coins, and I said yes, of course I would. So he decided to take the initiative and send me some coins. So he sent me over those Canadian $2 coins, and I'd be happy to exchange coins with anyone out there that's interested in doing that. My P.O. box is in the About Me page on my YouTube page, so there you'll see my full name, the P.O. box, and the mailing address. And whatever you send me, just let me know what you're interested in receiving, and I'll try and send you something back of equal value. So what Cousin Evil 1 was interested in receiving was presidential dollar coins starting with Gerald Ford and after. Unfortunately, that is a rather short list, because Gerald Ford was the second to last of the presidential dollar series that they made. So Ronald Reagan, which you see right here, which I can send him, was the last coin that was produced. That program ended in 2016. So the parameters for the program that they decided was that a president had to have been passed away for at least 2 years to be included in that program. So I'm going to send Cousin Evil 1 this coin right here, some other dollar coins. So I've got a 2003 Sacagawea dollar coin. The mintages on this one right here are pretty low. The mintages for the 2003 are just 3 million, so chances are he hasn't had a chance to come across one of these yet. Also going to send him over a couple of mint sets that I have. So these are both from 2006, one from the Denver, one from the Philadelphia Mint. We've got $1.66 worth of coins right here. We've got the dollar, half dollar, dime, penny, and nickel. So I'm going to send him over a couple of these and give him back something about equal value to what he sent me. Now, the reason why there aren't too many presidential dollar coins after Gerald Ford is because the president had to have been deceased for at least 2 years to be included in the program. That's why we have Gerald Ford, and then we skip over Jimmy Carter. So Gerald Ford was president up until 1977. Then Jimmy Carter took over as president from 77 to 81. And then we had Ronald Reagan from 81 to 89. Jimmy Carter is still alive, as is George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump. So they were all not able to be included in the program. You might have seen some gold coins out there for President Donald Trump. You might have seen some silver coins that are out there, silver eagle coins on eBay, or gold plated coins for President Trump. Those are mostly just fake. Those come from China, made with the cheapest metals, and have a silver kind of coating to them, or a gold plated coating on them. They're not actual gold or actual silver, and those weren't produced by the US Mint. But I'm going to be sure to send him back a great package. Now let's get into a little bit of the details of the presidential dollar coin series. Now, the most notable error is the missing edge lettering. So when the United States started switching over to the presidential dollar coins starting in 2007, they decided to put some lettering on the edge. So when you flip it over, you'll see lettering on the edge. So all of the dollar coins starting in 2007, including the Sacagawea dollar coins, should have edge lettering on them. Sacagawea dollar coins that were made from 2000 to 2006 are going to just have that plain surface with all of the lettering on the surface of the coin. 2007 and onward, all of the dollar coins will have the edge lettering. Now, the most famous errors for the presidential dollar coin edge lettering have to do with the first couple of years that they were producing them. This was a new thing that the United States Mint United States Mint started to do in 2007. So subsequently, they did mess up a bunch of them. That's mostly associated with the first 3 of the presidential dollar coins. Those are the most common and unfortunately going to carry the least amount of value. That's George Washington, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson. However, there are some missing edge letterings with the John Tyler strikes. So John Tyler, one of the kind of later presidents, he wasn't included in that top 3. So his are a little bit worth a little bit more. So I'm going to try and show you what the edge lettering looks like. I haven't been able to do it too successfully so far on the camera, but I've got a microscope right here. Excuse me, a magnifying glass, not a microscope. So we can see the edge lettering going around the outside. Now, oftentimes you're going to see weak or missing edge lettering. So that is a relatively common occurrence with these coins, unfortunately. When they first started coming out, people didn't really know what to expect. So in the first year that, say, the John Tyler coins came out, if you got one with the missing edge lettering and sold it immediately, that would be worth a lot of money because the supply was not known and people assumed it would be pretty low. However, if you try and sell them now, they're going to be worth significantly less. So there are some weak or missing edge lettering. Now, all of these coins right here have some pretty strong edge lettering on them. But if you look at yours under a microscope, you might see that there are some missing letters. Now, that is relatively common depending on the actual grade of the coin. It's going to help determine the value. So as far as the mintages of these coins, as I've said in many other videos, they started off very, very, very high, and took quite a steep dive. So the real hard ones that are going to be hard to find are 2012 and after. The lowest mintage is actually this one right here, which is Woodrow Wilson. So the Woodrow Wilson had a total combined between both mints of 7,980,000 that were produced. For comparison's sake, compare that 7 million total to the first year they came out with George Washington, in which there are 340 million of them produced. So keep your eye out for the Woodrow Wilson, and anything that's really 2012 and after. 2012 and after will be hard to come by. So that starts with President William McKinley in 2013. That starts with Chester Arthur in 2012. So his mintage was 10 million, and then after that it kind of hovers around that 10 million amount or less. All right, everyone, that's all I've got for you. So check your dollar coins for weak or missing edge lettering, and just remember, if you find a coin error that's from a relatively new coin, it can be good to sell it immediately, as there might be a lot of them coming out, but you never really know. You never know what the supply is going to be, so it's kind of a risk you take. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Enjoy. Best of luck coin collecting, and if you're interested in exchanging coins, feel free to send me some my way. Just give me your return mailing address and what you're interested in receiving. Thank you very much. Best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.